Hey, 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 hey. I just finished tub time. Hey, hey, hey. This is an impromptu live, so I'm waiting for people to join. Come on in with me. Come on in with me. I'm talking. Look at my face. I totally could have been a rock star. I'm in between games and there's my people. I just got out of tub time, everybody. So, I love my tub time. And Pamela, you know what? You with your pool, I think that's just enough of that stuff. That's just enough of the I have a pool and you don't. You have a tub and um uh, I'm in a very goofy mood right now. Hey, Gold Star Mom. Hey, Rena. Just Carrie. Rena, I haven't talked to you in a couple days. That's not acceptable. Hey, Unpopular Opinion. Hey, Shalva. And I'm just playing around with you, Pamela. I think it's awesome. I wish I had a pool. Hey, Rebellious girl. I'm not ignoring you. I got caught up in things. Hey, Punkette. Hey, I'll be frank. I could have been a mother, but I was born. Okay, I'll be frank. It happens. It happens. I do have a couple. Yeah, she just has an outdoor tub. You guys, I wasn't even gonna go live, but listen to what just happened to me. Listen to what just happened to me because this is like extreme. I just walked out of the tub and I thought, it is very quiet in my home. And I looked in my children's, hey, Stephanie. I looked in my children's bedroom, y'all, and they're all sound asleep at 8:51. Dead asleep. Not even joking you. It's like a Christmas miracle in June. They never go to bed this early without being tied down. I'm just kidding. Oh, Pamela, my brother lives in North Carolina in Winston-Salem. So that was a really huge deal. And so I was like, and I looked downstairs and my husband fell asleep in the recliner. So I was like, I'm in between softball games on TV. And I was like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I think my 13-year-old is, ow, 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 oh my gosh, that is awesome. Look at, still awake, but he won't come back out. Yeah. Wait, just me, Carrie. Wait, mine 13, 3,000 miles away. Oh man. Oh, Pamela, sorry about that. Yeah, I forgot. I know. Well, I was already buck naked in the tub, Punkette. Hey, look at it. It's all right. You all accept me. My 13-year-old gave up a trip to North Carolina to my brother's. Like when my kids turn 12, all the kids get the opportunity to go spend 2 weeks with my brother. And he has like an in-ground pool and everything. And he doesn't want to go because he just wants to chill out with friends here. Just hasn't, it just, hi, Sandy. Yeah, I know unpopular opinion, right? I'm like, I don't know what to do with myself. But, well, first of all, let me share with you a couple funny stories that I just saw. For one, a man was arrested this week. He pretended to be an old handicapped woman and he threw a piece of cake at the Mona Lisa. Hey, Diana. I don't know if he didn't like the painting or what, but he's in a lot of trouble. They don't like when you throw cake at historic art. Hey, essay. I know, Diana. I'm like, there's another one too. It's so funny. What did I just do to myself? Um. Oh. Okay. And this is the other weird news that I saw today was, hey, Shay. California has now named a certain species of bees and endangered fish. I would think that was weird, but what I've seen tonight on YouTube makes me feel like that's a little less weird. So let's talk about that for a second. I have no skin in the game. I don't really dislike any creators, which is fascinating. Half the time I don't even know what's going on. Fishy bees. Yeah, Thrash Life. Literally half the time I'm like, okay, but can somebody please tell me so that I can know this before I go on what a pony is? It's not an animal. I didn't catch the answer. We were in Mandy C's. Oh, Diana, I don't know. I get lost every other day. I don't know. I can't. What is a pony? It's apparently, is it like a YouTube community? Like I've heard of boy, and then there's like a pony. People were referring to a pony, and I wasn't the only one that didn't know what it was. Does anyone know what a pony community is? Or I, I got nothing. Ponies. It's apparently some sort of community that we have here within the, or like that's on YouTube. Oh, I thought I heard the door, my bedroom door, and I was so worried that one of them woke up. Oh. Oh, Remy, thank you. Thank you. I knew, I should have known. Remy knows it. Yeah, I didn't know. I didn't know, but I don't. See? Okay, so Remy confirmed it. Remy is very smart. A group of girls that are friends from the OG drama community. Okay, so in fairness, what I didn't realize is that I kind of did stumble into like the drama, true crime community. Like it's that crama or whatever it's called. Um, the only, I don't do drama because I really I'm not very good at it. I'm not very good with comebacks, and I don't have a really thick skin, and I'm just not very good at it. I wish I was. I wish I had comebacks, but I train horses, seen lots of ponies. Um, so on the YouTube, you are Remy. You had actually a lot of really good points. I was just kind of bouncing around, looking at different chats and coming in and out, and I do have a hard time keeping up. But Sandy, yeah, Irvin is really funny because I keep seeing him go into chats like, what's going on? What's going on? And I don't, like I said, well, one of them, but the rest I don't dislike at all, creator wise. But Remy had very good like points and stuff. What do you think? Let me get your opinion. I keep hearing a kid, and I think it's that I'm a little bit nervous because I don't. This is too good to be true. What do you think loyalty wise? Hey, Angie, baby. So, we as a sub, so people keep saying my worst enemy on YouTube, right? Or Ridge Crown King. Yeah, but Remy, you're really balanced though. Or maybe I just see that side of you, but you don't. I've not seen you really lash out at people. I've seen you in multiple chats. Just Irvin, I was just talking about you. Hey. Oh, thanks, SA. It's from the tub time. Jax. Jax didn't answer my pony question in our chat, so I had to come here. Oh, well, that's the thing, Remy, but I do see you in chats, and you're not like, and Jax is another one where I see in chats, and you're not disloyal, but I don't know, you make good points. I know, Rena, that's what I'm really worried about. That's happened before, but thanks for jinxing it then. Irvin, I was talking about you because you and I never know what's going on, ever. Well, but um, so knowing this, so Remy's an OG Krama community. Remy, would you say that what we have now is a true Krama community, or is it mainly just focused on drama? Because I can't say that drama isn't sometimes interesting. Well, Irvin, you and I don't ever know what's going. We're always like a day behind in YouTube, and no one else. Well, Remy told me what a pony was. Took me long enough to figure out what boy it was. Um. So I keep hearing the words enemy, right? Enemy, and then it makes you think like, do we really know anyone on here enough that like we can be enemies with somebody? I'm a resident. Yep. Rena, I know. Because I have my loyalties, but I won't. Yeah. Absolutely, Remy. And you're not mean it. Where does Dippity do? Why can't I see Dippity do? Oh, there he is. Hey, Dippity do. She or he. I don't know what you are. A she. Wait, no. Okay. Hi, Dippity do. Thank you. Yeah, Angie baby. I guess that is. And I did start to understand like, you there is a bad look. You go into the middle of the drama, you say hey and stuff. So it looks kind of bad on you. I get it. And so I kind of just was watching tonight. There's just hurt people like, oh, I remembered that afterwards. Dippity do. Thanks. Like everywhere. Yeah, I had asked Jax what boy it was. It took me forever to figure out. Um all right, Remy. So many hurt people, and it's just crazy. I can't keep up. Does anybody else feel like they can't keep up? MJ's like, hey, I've been missing you. Like sometimes I feel like we're on the weird news. I don't know. Oh, you did answer? I didn't see it, Jax. Oh, yeah, that's not it. I know, Dippity do. I go to one. Hey, Brittany. I go to one thing and it's like, I'm like, wait, when did this happen? I don't know what's going on. Voices and Mandy, that everything fell out, I guess, and I don't know. But then Laura, I don't know Laura at all, so I like don't have the clip channels. Now a clip. Oh, MJ's life. I'm so sorry. So now a clip channel is one that is like they take pieces of a creator they don't like, and then they like morph it into a video or something. Yeah, Diana is going to help me out with the Johnny Depp because the Johnny Depp. Oh my God. Oh, I'm sure, Remy. I'm sure. Okay, thank you, Rena. Yeah, Angie. Yes, Angie, baby, me too. Okay, Remy. Yeah, that helps. That helps me understand it. Who said it on this channel? It was Sofa King when she said that she had to adjust because this was the first true crime we've done that wasn't committed by it was committed by our community. Yeah, who said it? Angie baby. I don't like to see people attacked. But it's sad too. It is very draining. It's because I think if you dig beneath it all, you can see it. Yeah, it. I don't know how to say. So where does loyalty lie then? Because we know Remy is. I know, Jax. I know. I know. And I can see where Mandy was coming from. I don't know Laura to know enough to even say anything about the situation, um, at all. But oh, Rebellious, can you drop anyone that has a channel in here? Can you drop MJ's Life? Remy, by the way, you too have a channel, and I didn't know that. You've been hiding out on me. I just found that out and subbed to you, so you can drop like Remy's channel. Amber's on vacation. Drop allegedly. Basically, just tell me if you have a channel, and we'll drop it. Um, so loyalty. Gosh, guys, this is what happens when my ADD meds wear off. Yep, that's what I was going to ask Remy. Do you think that if you went into a chat of somebody's that doesn't like the creator that you tend to be in their chat, but they're not talking bad about your creator, and you say hello, would you find that disloyal? Remy. Thanks, Brittany. I just got out of the tub. Just a tip for y'all: don't get too attached. That's the thing, Irvin. Yeah, that's the thing is I think subs do feel torn sometimes because they get like attached to somebody. Right, Angie baby. Yes, Jax, please can you yes, drop well, I don't even know what your channel is because you doesn't have any content on it yet. Now I do see like if somebody was, in here that was a friend that I considered a friend, and then they went over to a channel that was like ripping me to shreds. Well, they were ripping me to shreds. Yeah, it would be hurtful. But I mean, in my mind, if you're not partaking in, I don't know, like if somebody's talking about somebody that I like, then I just go away, or I just don't talk about, or I just don't engage. I don't know. Yeah, Brittany, you know what? I will say that even like some of my friends from like Melissa's community and stuff, when you guys have fallen out, like they've said, you don't have to choose. Like no one outside of my old village, I guess you can call it that, has ever made me choose or feel like I couldn't be in a place right now, which is really weird. Have to do something personally for me not to like them. Yep, exactly. And Remy, you are very like, and this isn't just like because I like you and I do like you, but still, you are very, very good at the true crime stuff and very helpful. And I like, I just like people that are engaging. But I feel bad that it's come to the point where like no one can trust anyone. And I guess that we're on YouTube, so I guess, I mean, and allow someone who has given my personal phone. Yeah, that's the problem. And so when I was listening to it, and not to get involved, but I can see Mandy's perspective of, I don't know, I just, it's crazy. And sometimes I'm wondering, well, if you don't engage in it, if you can keep yourself out of it, maybe then you can avoid it. But eventually, as I get bigger, I will have no choice. Some junk like that. But what is really actually making me angry, and I just spouted off about this to Jackson, Kathy Joe, and those guys. Mainly, I just talked to myself because they weren't around, but which isn't the first time. Just kidding. No, that's not my style. If you're right, exactly. Well, Brittany, you haven't told me that I can't be in Melissa Jade's channel, and vice versa. So I mean, that's really cool. Yep. Yeah, but I am actually getting super frustrated with, and I can't do anything necessarily to stop it, with the kid thing, with the kids being thrown into the mix, and that's across the board, and it's really really damaging. Right, Angie baby, and that scares me. It really scares me because um, I haven't seen anybody on here. So I will say one thing Natasha always said, which was very, that I actually agree with and I thought was the right message, was that we are not in somebody's home to judge what type of parents they are, right? And I don't think saying that Granny's not a good parent because she lives with her parent, I don't know if she does, so don't come at me, I don't, but that was the rumor, is, yeah, is fair to say she's not a good parent. That's not fair. I don't think it's fair to say anybody's not a good parent that we're not in their home. Because I just like jokingly said that my kids don't go to sleep if they're not tied down. Somebody clips that, I could be a bad parent. And hold on, I can't. MJ's to me, if somebody goes real life, you're done with me. Oh yeah, yeah, exactly. All right, thanks, Brittany. But we're throwing kids around, and then I was looking and I saw that like 70 kids June 1st were rescued. They were ages 10 to 17. They were rescued in West Texas between El Paso and Midland, Texas, and from human trafficking, which is amazing. And when I was reading, people live, how much money? Yeah. Right. Yeah. Yep. Exactly, Remy. That makes a lot of sense. Okay. Yeah. Like, I know MJ's life, and I'm so glad you did. Hey, Sherry. It was Remy. And um, when I was reading the article about it, they said that kids are getting like, people are making false claims to CPS, and people are like considering kids runaways, and once you classify kids runaways, then they get lost in the system, and then parents are using kids against each other and stuff. And so when we like threaten CPS and things like that on here, and I think that it's just becoming really dangerous, as far as we could take a child out of a home. I mean, good Lord, people, if CPS showed up at my house some days, like, I maybe give them my kids. No, I'm just kidding. I'm totally kidding. But let's be real, okay? We're parents. Come on. Let's be real. And just if hey, Inties. Yeah. And so I will always agree with Natasha on that point. And I know MJ's life, and that's what they were talking about, which was why this was so huge. And then another big bust happened in Colorado, too. Similar situations. My kid is severely autistic, and my med insurance is it. See, yeah, Remy, that's awful. That is terrible, Remy. That is terrible. And the other thing is, everyone said, well, Jessica was, Granny's was lying about whatever, medical or things like that. That's none of my business. And it's not my job to prove. Like, it's not my job to prove. And this isn't a Granny thing. I'm just using her as an example because that was something that was like, it's none of my business. It's not mine to prove. And I have no right to question your parenting because I am a hot mess parent. I love my kids with all of my heart, but I am a hot mess parent. I know, Angie, baby. I mean, I love on my kids so much that sometimes they're like, all right, that's enough. Get away from me. Get away from me. Maybe that's probably why they're faking sleeping right now. Yeah, Brittany. But to ever bring it's just, and tease, that is really bothering me. Yeah. We're going to make I want a shirt that says Hot Mess Parents Club, because my friend always is like, you're a hot mess. That was our big thing. And what we're going to do is, if we keep threatening this stuff, and like you just saw Remy's, hey, Laura, thanks, hope all's well with you. You just saw Remy's example. Her son is autistic. Do you understand what would have happened if medical insurance was taken away? Brittany has an autistic child. Okay, she's been open about that. Then somebody was saying she's not a good parent, and then I'm not saying, well, who it was or whatever, because listen, we've all said things like it, but we are going to get a kid taken out of a home or something and throw him into a really bad situation. And Granny does take a lot of heat for not being a good parent, and I don't think that's fair that people are calling her that. I guess in this case, I just am really worried about the kids being constantly thrown around, and it seems so bad lately. Irvin. Exactly. See, that's insane, Remy. That scares me. That scares me. I think my boys try as good as they did. They don't. Jax, I didn't know you necessarily. Like, I haven't known you. Well, I guess I have as a parent, because you're still one. But yeah, MJ's life. You are amazing. Amazing with kids. So don't even. And Remy, yeah, that. I know, Rena. That really scares me. Yep, exactly. Okay, Rena, can you take care of that shift? I'm talking in general. Please don't talk about Granny. This isn't, I'm talking in general. I use it as an example because I just heard her bashed. Please, shift, you know you're always welcome here, but please don't, like, please. Exactly, Brittany. I mean, and Remy, Brittany, both of them have autistic childs. Do you know how dangerous it would be for, I just, when I was watching that, thank you, Rena, that, right, right, in teas. And then sometimes CPS comes out and they're, you know, people get away with it. But I was I was watching this TED talk, you know, of the kid that said I should have become a school shooter, and he said that like his parents were so abusive to him and he ran away from home and then he was considered a runaway. And when he was found, yes, shift, that's not okay. When he was found, because he was considered a runaway, they called his mother in because he had tried to take his life, and they called his mother in when he was found. And then she said to him, well, I wish you just would have done it better. Next time I'll give you the razor. So I'm not in anyone's home, but I don't personally have seen children in danger in this community that I've seen. There are two children. Oh, well, good, Jax. That's good to know. Yeah, that's the thing, Remy. It's just, oh, just Carrie, I was talking about this TED talk and how like we keep saying like, well, like go in real life and we keep talking about it, but my biggest concern with the real life is what have I got going on after this bath? Is the, you know, the jobs are bad too, but is the way we just, what are we enabling, shift? I think I missed what you said, shift. I did agree that wasn't right, shift. I'm sorry if I missed something. Really hate the real life stuff. Yeah, the kid stuff is just really really been bothersome lately. Oh my gosh, Irvin. Yeah, someone you're right. Like, oh, I know, right? Hey, Kelsey. I know, Remy. And I think a lot of it too is like we know prices are raising right now. Everybody's stressed about money and trying to, you know, make their way. And it's just, I want to be rich broke. Okay, well, I just saw a guy who has like 300,000 subs who lives in his car and he's cranking it. But he's like the simplicity lifestyle. Red, White, and Bethune. Okay, let me tell you this story, y'all. I won't panel when my family is home. I know, and I do with my kids, and I know it's so bad. Brittany with the hamburger. Oh my gosh. I know, Brittany. Um, I listen to a lot of people sometimes. Yep. But I mean, yeah, you have to do that. Oh, Hawaii. Red, White, and Bethune. I love them. They are a super cool family, you know, and they became pretty popular after Gabby's, and they got a lot of actually CPS calls after Gabby's because people were saying they weren't schooled and things like that, which they are. Well, apparently in the last couple of weeks, so what they're doing is they are taking their van. They bought a van and they are rebuilding the inside of it because gas is so high. And in the summer, they want to be able to travel more places and get more places that the bus can't go. So, hey, LFT, right, MJ's Life. So they are building this van. And so the kids wanted to help. And clearly on the box it says wool, right? So they are like, so she posted a video like the children asked to help put the insulation in, which clearly says wool, and I think she even said wool. The comments they got were insane. She had to go live and do it like a, we're not going to respond to this anymore. People saying, oh, I'm sure child labor, these kids are forced, they have a horrible child. Like, it's insane. Whether they released it or not. Hold on, I missed what you said, Angie, baby. But if a child needs to speak, we should listen when clear. Right, Angie, baby. Remy Parker, I went into Aldi the other day with what was $5.99. Oh, okay, great. Okay, so my life is pretty much over if Aldi's is raising prices now. I swear. Who was just saying in Brittany's chat the other day that we were going to start selling organs? Oh, Jen. We were like, I was like, I have one good ovary left. Up for grabs. I was visiting Maui back in 2000. Oh, Kelsey, wow. Yeah, I was at Hawaii once for a work thing. I won like, one of those president clubs or whatever for selling so much, and it was really expensive, but I didn't pay for it, so it didn't bother me as much. How much is gas in Hawaii? It was crazy. She's like, you're not seeing MJ's life. She's like, what you're not seeing is people, my kids learning how to operate a tape measure and stuff. And to be quite honest, I wish my kids did half the stuff their kids do because I've enabled my kids to essentially do nothing. And now I'm paying the price of trying to curb that. I mean, I think, good Lord, people, what am I doing? Oh, I was trying to change the channel with the volume button. Wow, Diana Reed. If you can be in a vehicle with your children 24/7, 7 days a week, with no break, you deserve some sort of award. Because there's not one thing about a car ride I enjoy with my children longer than 3-4 hours. I've tried all the games. Doesn't work. If they want money from me. Yeah, so that's right. So, well, that's what they're saying. She said, we make our kids earn money for chores. And I'm thinking, those kids are more than really. No, I've tried to do car rides. And every time I go on a car ride, I say, it's going to be good. And I'm not going to be anxious or stressed. And the kids hollering isn't going to bother me. And every time it just does. And my husband has this magic button that somehow just tunes everything out. 3 to 4 tops, especially with an autistic kid. Forget it. Oh, yeah, Remy. Yeah, that's rough. They're inevitably, one of them's touching each other. One of them needs a snack. One of them takes their shoes off and allegedly the feet smell, according to one child, A. Yeah, allegedly me too. Flipping back and forth between you and Jade's live and you're both. Oh my gosh, Rena, maybe we're just hungry, okay? Wow. Hey, Amanda. No, the food thing is going to become a real issue. And it is pretty scary because at what point, like, I don't know. Because there's a fine. So what people don't realize is EBT has a really fine line. Like, there's a point where there's like, it's a really weird spot where, like, on paper, so apparently they do gross income from what somebody was telling me, which is kind of silly. But like, you could hit this spot where you really don't make enough to survive per se, but you still make too much to have any type of assistance. This is from what I've just heard from somebody that was going through this. And I feel like those people that are right in that spot are going to like really start to suffer is my fear. How old are you? 13, almost 14 in August. Holy crap. What? 12, just turned 12. Oh my gosh, 12, just turned 12, and 10 at next Saturday on the 18th. My last baby is like, is turning double digits. Exactly, Remy. Exactly. And I do really, if there's one thing that I'm okay with pitching in more in taxes or whatever for, it's food. I don't care what you buy because you can't buy alcohol on it, right? Exactly. Exactly, Sandy. I have enough to keep my Hot Mess Express going. Wow, Remy, that's awesome. You do, Diana, and then you can't like survive the. I keep hearing a door. I think you can't basically. Yeah, it's Jax. Yeah, so in my opinion, I know there's the whole steak debate, right? My gosh, this is one of the biggest debates I heard because I do have somebody in my family who's completely like not my well extended family that is very anti like food stamps. Well, I'm not paying for them to look if I have to pay a little extra taxes, which it doesn't really even work that way, as my understanding. Like for a kid to eat, and you want to buy them steak, I hope that you buy a steak because that is a really great source of protein, and you enjoy that steak because you are eating food, and you can't buy alcohol, you can't buy cough drops, according to Remy. Add up that he was 20. Oh, nice, Jax. See, Jax, you needed a hot mess parent T-shirt too. Just have more arena. Yeah, I only have one ovary and no tubes, so exactly, Remy. Exactly. It's really I said when everybody got the stimulus, we didn't really need the stimulus because no one went anywhere because we couldn't go anywhere. And now it's like I need the stimulus now. I just I do worry about kids. I worry about the, I guess you can't I don't know. I do worry about nutrition. And you know what else is really stupid about nutrition is that it is so much you can? Okay. It is so much more expensive to eat healthy in this country. Oh, Sherry, I'm sorry that I'm glad you have three in heaven, but I'm sorry. That's kind of sad. Oh my gosh, Irving. I would like to think that I can't believe that, but somehow I totally believe that you were selling toilet paper. Hey, no shame. No shame. You live in Hawaii. Well, now I want Mexican food, and we don't have any Mexican food around there. I've been wanting Chinese so bad lately, but our one Chinese restaurant burnt down like in February. So it is. It is. And I'm telling you what, I've got a 13-year-old boy, and he weighs probably 105 pounds soaking wet. And he's got the metabolism like I've never seen. And telling you, this kid could eat a pack of cupcakes that is like, and not gain a pound, but he will eat a pack of cupcakes. And so I've been trying to divvy it up, but it doesn't work. And as they get older, they just keep eating more and more. Like no one told me they would just keep eating more. Oh, awesome, Brittany. Oh, that would be awesome, Brittany. If my son, yes. And McDonald's, family of five, I go to McDonald's. I'm like, that's 35, $40, and there's no more dollar menu. And let me just tell you guys, this is Parker late night, okay? Remember my kids, if you didn't know, my mom bought my kids, my oldest son, those purple, god awful Lamello, is it Lamallo? Marshmallow Bell? Marshmallow Bell was Lamello Bell shoes that were like $279, and they had to be sent away to be authenticated before they could be mailed out to us. And for the most part, that was not me. That was my mother that bought him those. I would never buy him shoes like that. I have a really hard time spending $50 on shoes, but that's besides the point. Nana got them. Well, when I just see him wear those shoes, and he's pretty good with them, he doesn't wear them in the rain and stuff. But I noticed there's like a little, um, fray almost because he's yes, LaMelo Bell. That was or Ball. I wasn't even close. I was thinking Marshmallow Bell or something. Oh, yes. Well, first of all, I looked on eBay, and at one point they were going for like $9.99 because they were sold out everywhere. It's just tragic, and I wanted to. Then he told me to keep the box. The box alone was worth money. Apparently, saving shoe boxes are in now. But when I looked at the shoes and I just saw them frayed on the side, my heart broke a little bit because I thought, for $275, you expect no fray. And now he wants Hey Dudes. I don't know what they are. Remy, I would absolutely love that. Oh, wow. It's really crazy because my father-in-law is kind of a prepper, but he's not like full blown. But everything he's ever said to prepare for and told us, and we've laughed at him, has like happened. And so every Christmas he gets us beans. And he told me how to like help with friends who might be feeling like a formula shortage. I don't know if that's still really a thing, but how to supplement and some things they can do to. You have Hey Dudes like 5 pair. Is it just me or I spent 50? You're supposed to save the box. So apparently, Diana. Oh, it's an NBA. Yes, I knew it was an NBA player. I just didn't know. Hold on, my phone's gonna die. Which one it was, and I kept thinking Marshmallow. I got like different names for everything. Like I say Alo instead of. Apparently, it's not said that way. To break. That is why Lonzo Brothers stepped. Oh, my daughter has 16 pair. My son does like shoes. That's crazy, MJ's life. I spend probably $100. Well, okay, I used to spend $50, and now it feels like I'm spending $100 because of the price raises. Hey Dudes, yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to break down. They're probably expensive, but it's her real life story. Wow, Remy, I'm gonna have to look that up. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of. Okay, so Hey Dudes are good. Yes, my son's friend said he wears them everywhere, but then I looked at him and I was like, what? You just got those at Easter, but he does wear them everywhere. He said, do not be mistaken and get the knockoff version because they'll just rip. Oh my gosh, Shay. I feel like every time I turn around, tell me somebody else feels like this. Every time I turn around, I'm getting something. My kids need something else. And I do love my kids. It's part of being a parent. That's part of what we sign up for. But wow. I can't keep up with the Hey Dudes and the. Oh, I did Panel Parker for some. Oh yeah, Brittany, that'd be awesome. Children's Place is. I love TJ Maxx and Marshalls. Children's Place does have a lot of great stuff. My kids have kind of outgrown Children's Place, but yeah. Air Jordans. Yeah, but remember, Air Jordans were like $100 then, was like spending $250 now. And then there was the Yeezy craze. And then my cousin, I mean, he does work. He's 20 years old. Just bought like some $895 pair of shoes because there was only like 10 of them made in the country, and he's not going to wear them. He's just going to hold on to them for. And I said, are you going to sell them? Well, I don't know. It's more of like so are you just going to like put your shoes on your coffee table or something? Because make me homeless. And I feel like boys are as bad now with shoes as girls. I would hurt a kid for his shoes. I tell my 10-year-old if he can't wash his butt, get it. Yeah. Oh my gosh, Remy. Okay, I'm from the LA Gear era. LA Gear. Are they even a thing anymore? Angie, baby, do you find yourself buying your grandkids things that you said you would never ever buy your actual children? Because my mom would have never paid $275 for a pair of shoes for me like that. She would have laughed at me. LA Gear, baby, and tight rolled jeans with silk shirts. Come on, 80s, 90s kids. Okay, wait, Jack said, hey, dudes are like $60 to $65 a pair, Jack. See? It was going to be an issue. Amazon does Nike? It really is. But I'm Dappy in your chat. Oh, I'm glad you felt safe, Punkette. Yeah, and the thing is, it is good. You know, it is shoes. I know, Sandy. It's just, and it's really hard because kids are mean, especially now. And so you don't, it's a really fine balance between wanting them to feel comfortable, but then wanting them to appreciate it as well. Stir up pants. Oh, thanks, Brittany. No, thank you. Okay, can we just talk about V-Bucks? V-Bucks, whoever, I want to know who invented Fortnite because they are my hero. Or the stupid tech decks are back in now. Remy, yes, ours all closed here, but I used to get so many clothes for my kids that was like name brand with tags on. They had no idea. V-Bucks is my enemies. Oh gosh, essay. Well, yeah, you've earned it. What exactly do you do with a V-Buck? I know my kids say you can buy packages and things like that, skins, which I'm assuming, which is just a weird name as it is for something, but V-Bucks, and it's all the time. It's like, and then like sports games now, you basically have to buy your way to. It's insane. Me too, Diana. Brittany just had to get rid of. Oh, thanks, Sherry. Brittany just had $70 charged from her kid, and the thing is now these companies are getting really nasty about not refunding money when your kids do it. But oh my gosh, we got a 300 charge once that they luckily did, but we've had smaller ones before, so now we can't keep it. Yeah, it's just, but the V-Bucks is just, oh my gosh, that's so bad. Yeah, Brittany was. Ask Brittany about it. She was so upset. But these companies are pretty brilliant. And then my daughter with a tech deck thing, she's like spinning it, and it's wood on a table. I mean, whatever. We had our things, right? What are some other things that we had when we were kids? Come on, this is fun. Humor me. Some fun things that y'all, whether you grew up in the 60s, 70s, 80s, or 90s, or 2000s, what are some fun things that you guys had that you remember was era to like your era? When I was 10, my mom got me my own single phone line 20. That's awesome, Remy. Oh, MJ's like, that's a good idea. Lisa Frank. Look at that. The big thing. New Kids on the Block for sure. Posters were a big thing on walls. Jelly shoes. Yep. Guest watches. Okay, Rebellious Rose. No one needs to hear about your California upbringing. Just kidding. Trapper Keepers tank tops with shirts for CD player. A beeper. Nintendo 64. Original Nintendo. Fighting my parents to get game time because they were so addicted. Our first game ever was Excite Bike. Cabbage Patch Dolls, yes. Jonathan Taylor Thomas, yep. Swatch Boots. Go-Go Boots, Tonda. That's awesome. Jelly shoes, most uncomfortable shoes in the world. Make it yourself slime. Oof. Guess jeans. Wait, majority is drama. Oh, okay. She's talking to Brittany. Me too. MJ's like fishnet stockings. Diana Healy's. You must be a 90s baby. Tamagotchi. Oh my gosh. Yes, those were Duck Hunt. Mm-hmm. Original Atari. Shay Light Brights. Oh my goodness. Your mom was so cool, Angie baby. Paper football. Yes. Or how about those games, y'all, that were like, who are you going to marry? And it was like a square, and it'd be like, oh, I'm going to marry so-and-so, and our house is going to be this. We're going to have like 4 kids. I love Light Bright. Space Invaders. Okay, now give me some like Tamagotchi. Alex comes in just to say, oh, yeah, I love. Yeah, this is kind of fun. Clacker balls? SA. You might have to explain that. Is that the ones that are like clacks? Mash? Oh, Mash. Strawberry shortcake. I loved Shaking Stevens. You guys, what was that robot called? That robot that you like could NSYNC? Yes. In a Alex. Oh my gosh, Alex, that's hilarious. Oh, I'm gonna wake my kids up. That's hilarious. I mean, you ended up in YouTube's. Star paper things, yeah. I remember middle school. Mandy, see, there's still time, girl. You're young. MASH was the name of the square game. Oh, yeah, like duck pin bowling. Oh, that's cool. Big Wheels. That's what it was called, Mandy C. Thank you. The Brady Bunch. Ugh. Can we talk about Nick at Night? Do they still have Nick at Night? Because that was amazing. Yes, I was always going to drive a Lamborghini. Thanks, Michelle K. I had some tub time. Next time I'll go live in the tub. Jax, I can see that. My husband, my poor mother-in-law, when back in the military days, when my husband was younger, my father-in-law would be out at sea for 20 to 24 months. She had 4 kids. And my husband, let's see, he watered the inside of the house once. He disappeared on the military base on his big tykes with no clothes on. It was very difficult. Pound puppies and Goosebumps. Are you afraid? Yep. Elf. Oh my gosh, Elf. I had an Elf doll. What was the name of the robot that you could play games on its stomach? Mork and Mindy. I feel like there's a very big shortage of good quality TV shows on, like when we were kids, like Elf, a fold-up bike. Do you guys remember Pillow People? pillow persons. Amazing. Alfie is the Fievel. Crazy Town. Alex Matt. God. Crazy Town. Like, and we're always crazy in here too. 90210. Party of Five. Those poor children. Those poor children. Jax, you caught the crisp. Good. Jax, I feel like you might have been the kid that like watered the inside of the house a lot and stuff. Water babies. Yes, allegedly with Brittany. I could probably Full House, Family Matters. Who's the Boss? I remember Who's the Boss and Growing Pains. Care Bears. I know, right, Diana? Champion was like $4 when we were kids, and now it's like your boombox. I remember walkie-talkies, and when that was the big thing, when you had a walkie-talkie, and then the CD player came out, and you had a Discman, whatever it's called, with like the foam, the foam ears that just ripped. I remember taking photography class with the actual, like, we would develop our film. Tostas Chris. Wow. For Roseanne, yes. Boy Meets World, yes, Lincoln. Punkette, oh my gosh, that's awesome. Yes, it is a show called Alex Mack. Alex. Wait, you were named after? Water Pistols. Yes. Snoopy Snow Cone Machine. Me too. Jax. Yes, on Daily Motion, there's Who's the Boss episodes. Remy. Saved by the Bell. When you wake up in the morning. No. I just made Saved by the Bell theme match Paradise on a Dashboard Light by Meatball. So, but yes. The Dinosaur Show. That's not the Dinosaur Show. California Raisins. This is so much fun. I love seeing you guys' answers. Big hair. The bangs. Holy cow, the bangs. The amount of hairspray that we would go through. Aquafina or whatever it's called. Not Aquafina, that's water. But that's so awesome. My aunt went to school with John Stamos. She told me he had a nose job. And I said he did. She goes, yeah. Adam 12, Wonder Woman, Bionic Woman. Aquanet, yes. Viewfinders. No, you're doing good, Alex. That's what we're just literally throwing out things from our childhood that just to kind of lighten things up. I want to hear some of Mandy C's things because Remy, what? She like grew up a little bit later than we did. So that is insane, Remy. Do you remember that cartoon that had like Bo Jackson and Michael Jordan and all those characters in them? Yeah. Simon and St. Elsewhere, yes. I mean, oh, Jax. Great. St. Elsewhere, I remember watching it on reruns when I was a kid. Mandy's a baby. She's like young. Girl Talk, unpopular opinion, when you'd have to call, like phone somebody or something. And yeah, that game was serious. Oh, that would be cool, Brittany. Jax, Green Acres. Dallas, yep. Think about when we used to text with like the Love Boat Happy Days, yes. Dallas, and then what was the other one that was right after Dallas? My mom used to watch it with me. Not Patrick was in it. Gosh, what was the name of that show? Somebody knows it. I know they do. Is it Not Slanding? Something like that. Smurfs. Oh my gosh, Punkette, yes. Casey Kasem, top 40. You'd call in and then they'd play a song and you'd be like, oh my goodness, Knots Landing. Thank you. The Golden Girls still one of the best. Speaking Spells, Falcon. Hey, y'all, I'm telling you, we used to play like that game where you'd like light as a feather, thick as a ghost, or light as a something, and you'd like lift your friends up and stuff. Oh, we did some freaky crap. Yeah, Alex. Inspector Gadget. Napster, yes. Was that the one we'd like illegally download things on? AOL Instant Messenger. Yes, light as a feather, stiff as a board. Oh. And how many times did I allow my friends to take me into a bathroom and do Bloody Mary? Like, yeah, that stuff was freaky. BlackBerry cell phone. Jax, am I not surprised? Punky Brewster. Did anyone else do the weird Bloody Mary things? What were we thinking? Yeah! So freaky! Like, what were we thinking? Rainbow Bright. Pancreas. Oh my gosh. You guys are cracking me up. Let me think of one more thing. I can't. It's just so much fun stuff. I felt it was. Drinking from hose water was big when I was a kid. MJ's Life. Oh my goodness. I'm way too much of a baby now to do that stuff. Selena. Oh. Okay. That just made me think of La Bamba. Oh gosh, SA, I know. I remember Fievel and my dad sobbing in the movie theater at Fievel, and I was probably like 5 years old, maybe a little bit older, thinking, this man is a lunatic. Like, I can't believe he's crying at this. But I do remember the movies like The Wizards with Fred Savage. Didn't really take off, or this bike movie called Rad. That was a big one in my house. Three Stooges was huge. Silver Spoons, yes. What did Diana say? Fern Gully. Well, anytime my kid complains about a phone, I'm gonna whip out one of the old ones. Or how many fights did y'all have with family members with the dial-up networks? Little Monsters, yes! Hashtag. Can we talk about when it was dial-up and no one could make a phone call if you were on the internet? And so there was a fight over like the internet because you couldn't be on the internet when and you just sit and listen to or whatever sound it makes to hope it connects. Yeah, I know. I was so dumb. Like my first cigarette, I thought that if I just smoked it and hung the cigarette out the window, I would still be okay and my parents wouldn't know, even though I was technically still in the bedroom. They knew. Michael Jackson. I'm laughing. So Alex, real Scooby-Doo. I know, Jax, you're probably going to watch that right after this. Yeah, the Rock'em Sock'em Robots. That was always brutal, the dial-up network. And if I had a boy or something that I liked and you were waiting for him to respond to an instant message, but somebody needed to use the phone, it was just a whole thing. Phone cards, yeah. Can you imagine if we tried to do YouTube on the phones we used to have? You tried to Remy's got some crazy stories. You tried to roll. See, I feel like Jax would have done something like that with his stories. I've tried to roll weed in wax paper. You did, Gold Star Mom? Oh my gosh. In your high school? Jeez. You went to a cool school. Oh my gosh, MJ's Life. The first time I ever did that when I was in school, marijuana. Just gonna be real. I did. And I just threw up everywhere. everywhere. And I fell right to sleep. So I don't know if that was really what it was supposed to do, but it didn't work. Of course, Jax watches. Well, Gold Star, I might have needed you around to teach me how to actually, because, well, no, I'm kind of glad I never took up smoking. But the fact that I really thought my parents couldn't smell it was not very smart. The nanny, yep. All right, okay. Last question, I'll let y'all go because Brittany's about to go live soon. Oh, Angie, baby. When I finally got the hang of it, I mainly did it to be cool. You know, that was the end thing back in high school. And it was interesting. It was interesting, to say the least. 14 made me take a drag up. Bye, Alex. Thanks for coming. I didn't inhale. Skip it. Yeah. Okay, so tell me one of the dumbest things you did as a kid. It doesn't have to be like I did meth or something. I just mean something silly that you did, like Shay. Well, Gold Star Mom, no. I graduated in 2000, so. Oh, Jax, that's been done. Night, Alex. I need to see some dumb things you guys did growing up. I think Jax probably did a lot of dumb things based on his. Like, what would you say is one of the things like that you thought you'd get away with that you didn't, or just things that got you in a lot of trouble that you were like, what was I thinking? I remember when I figured out what a dime was or a nick. Night, Remy. Gold Star? What? Okay, Gold Star. So yeah, I decided to cut the bangs and oh my gosh, Remy, I'm gonna need pictures one day of that. Gold Star Mom ran away with with a truck driver. That qualifies, Gold Star Mom. That qualifies is oh my gosh. Diana, who said they tongue that right? Oh my gosh. I'm dying right now. You guys are hilarious. Diana, yep, we all have one of those stories. At least I do too. Essay, that's crazy. 50 feet through the woods in the middle of the night. Oh my gosh. Gold Star Mom. Oh my gosh. Coconut rum, yes. Oh, that would be awesome, Remy. Okay, how are we all alive? Like, y'all, we did some really stupid things. Gold Star Mom ran away with a truck driver. Not once, but twice. You got mail, Sandy. Yep. Gold Star Mom ran away with a truck driver. Rebellious, your childhood, yeah. Unpopular opinion, climbed through an electric fence. Hitchhiking, apparently Pamela did that quite a bit. Rebellious. Oh, Gold Star. Well, I feel really bad that you're in and out of group homes, but I'm glad you're okay. Yeah, MJ's life for real. What was one of the dumbest things? Oh boy. I did a lot of dumb things. Did a lot of dumb things. I snuck out of my house a lot. My parents still don't know that. I snuck out of my house a lot. Oh, I allowed my friend to stick a stolen item from JCPenney's in my bag instead of hers. And yeah. Okay, here's one. My friend could drive, but I couldn't. And so we wanted to go to the mall. So we told my parents we were going somewhere like studious or something. It was supposed to be like for good. And we took my parents' car. She drove and she drove it to the mall, which is like an hour away. We weren't supposed to do that. So we get to the mall and a news reporter comes up to us to interview us for, hey, Jen, to interview us for like some article that they were doing about back to school kids. And so, not thinking things through like I do sometimes, I interviewed with them and my parents get the paper. So, I was in the paper at the mall. It's pretty bad. That was pretty bad. I used to babysit for cops' children because my brother at the time was a cop and I took one of their children. Gold Star Mom needs an entire channel based on the things she did. 13, 14, the dad came to pick up his son at the party. Oh my gosh. Gold Star Mom. Wait, I want to see what Jackson. Punk it. I blew up the water. Jax blew up a water meter. Okay, so Jax and Gold Star Mom, similar. Wow. Isn't it? She. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Only Parker would steal her parents' vehicle and then interview in a newspaper. And there, y'all, it wasn't even just my name and me saying it because I couldn't even get out of it because my picture was taken front and center. Boom. There's my picture. My parents come in. I come down from bed and the paper is just laid on the table. And I said, oh my goodness, that's my picture. And my mom's like, did you do some joyriding? And I was caught. I didn't think that through all the way. I know, right? Oh, thanks, Brittany. Yes, we are going to do. Oh my gosh, Sarah, that is the best idea. We got to do that. We're going to do that. Jen, I bet you have some good stories. And then, like 2 weeks later, this friend, she was my best friend. She ended up, yeah, passing away by doing something really stupid. We took the car again. I just don't know why I didn't think it through. Light as a feather, stiff as a board. My best friends got arrested one night for fighting, got out of the coup car, and ended up running, called into the woods so we could. Oh my gosh, Jax. Kathy Joe? Kathy Joe, one thing you did in high school that was like a really dumb decision, like gold, except I don't know if you can beat Gold Star Mom because Gold Star Mom ran away with truck drivers. Did she Gold Star? I was gonna ask you that, Gold Star Mom, if your kids had a hard time then if like you got repaid. Beanie Babies, yup. I remember middle school dances when we would wear skirts and stuff. How Kathy Joe? Oh my goodness. was trying to think of, I just did a lot of dumb things that I didn't think things through a lot. Like, yeah, I just did some really stupid things. I was a bad teenager, but I was good at talking my way out of it. Yeah. I once told my teachers that my parents were out of town. They couldn't have a parent-teacher conference. So I unplugged the phones for that weekend. And I got away with it until I didn't totally think through the fact that eventually, at some point in the school year, my parents would see my teacher. And I ended up going to summer school for that class. So, Gold Star, you should. Yes, Punkette, absolutely. We did the fake cigarettes when we were doing the MASH game. Hello? Oh, we are doing that. I never went to a school dance, was in a good old Christian school that danced. Yeah, MJ's life. Kathy Joe. Such a good kid that when I got in trouble, my dad would go outside and take the battery out of my car so I couldn't leave. Yes, Jenny, allergy. Allergy to authority. Oh my gosh. Yes, Pamela, it was great having you. Oh, I'm dead. Brittany's going live, so we gotta go sit with this. So your battery out of your car. Did any of you guys get in a fight when you were a kid, like with somebody else other than your siblings? I tried to play big, bad, and tough one time. And when I approached the girl, then I saw she was approaching me, and I ran so far in the opposite direction because I'm not a fighter. Oh my gosh, Gold Star Mom. Tara, you got in a fight in the cafeteria? Solid. Grounded Parker, I was 13 and snuck off to a Debbie Gibson concert. Punk at one time. We were playing dinosaurs and my cousin Ada go. Oh my gosh. I stuck a bean up my nose once and had to go to the hospital to get it out. Apparently just blowing it out didn't work. Oh my gosh, Punkette. Tara got in a, is it Tara or Tara got in a fight in the cafeteria? Jax. Jen, I believe it. I don't know why I was always playing big, bad, and tough because, I was not. I was a chorus sport. I was in sports and chorus, and I knocked my older brother out cold. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Punkette, I couldn't. Tara, okay. I can't imagine that would have ended very well. I bet you do, Jen. It's kind of crazy if you think about it too, like how are we our siblings alive with how we just our siblings alone. At least my brother and I beat the crap out of each other several times, you know. I think my brother and my dad went at it a couple times pretty bad too. When he got like older and could, was my dad's height. I'm talking like 18, 19. Yeah, Jen's the type where I would like start in and be all tough, and as soon as she approached me, I'd just run the opposite direction. 100%. My daughter's the same way. She's a big baby. She would be just like me. My youngest son will negotiate, but he doesn't want to hurt anybody. My oldest son he doesn't really do it anymore, but yeah, he's been known to push or shove when in his younger years, but now he's more just like, I don't have time for it. I'm gone. I bet, Jen. Well, I mean, the whole like taking the battery out and stuff, I guess you kind of had to hang. Yes, the hair pulling. Car of people. Oh my gosh. Jen, that is crazy. Did y'all read what she said? Her dad, hey, I mean, That's kind of cool. My cousin was a crybaby. Her dad was like, "You're gonna start it, you're gonna finish it." Wow. Back over. Okay, SA. That's alarming. Oh my gosh, Jax! I hit my cousin in the rib cage and knocked. Wow, Jax. We're doing it. Yes, we're doing it. If not tomorrow, probably what's tomorrow? Tuesday, Wednesday night, because I'm gonna get like Brittany involved and stuff, and Jen, and we're gonna like just do a big community confessions night. If people, we could refrain from the confession being like, I killed a man or something like that, because that might be going a little bit too far. Get out of here, Jen. Yes, I'm gonna need to hear that story, like from you, out loud, because that's gonna be funny. Punkette. MJ's like, wow. I feel like parents could be that way though. Like when we were kids, like, hey, you're gonna start it, you're gonna finish it. Now yeah. Oh, gold star. Well, you never know, Rebellious. I don't want to get one like, it was a dark and stormy night, and my ex was being mean, and so I took the knife. And then it's a whole thing. Oh my gosh, Punkette. Oh, okay. Jen is allowed to do that. Jen can do that on confession night because she did fight a whole bunch of kids. All right, y'all. Well, this has been so much fun, but I'm going to hop up. Brittany's going to be live soon, so I'm going to go to the bathroom and get ready for her live. She is on her second channel tonight. Does anybody that's a mod here have? No, Jen, you can tell your murder stories. Okay, Tara, we're going to tell that story too. That is allowed. That story is allowed. The stabbing of the ex with a screwdriver and Jen's murder stories. Those are two are allowed. And if Jack, you know what? Forget it. It's all over. We can all do it. All right. That's all right. MJ's life. Brittany J, allegedly Brittany J. I might be related to your husband. Then maybe we do have some. Okay. Oh my gosh. All right, y'all. Bye.